counterproductive, dysfunctional, and undesirable. Taking into account every intervening variable, Nigeria is definitely ripe for revolution. However, the contradictions are yet to mature into a full-blown revolutionary situation because the subjective elements have not yet metamorphosed into the preconditions for a revolution. I don't want to delve into the strategy and tactics of revolutionary change because I'm reminded that the premises we are using now is the house of God himself, like the Indian diplomat reminded us. The contradictions are quite noticeable within the socio-economic formation. So we will not mistake and should not mistake the wood for the trees, for a proper diagnosis is the panacea of effective action. However dire the situation may be, there is really no substitute for cold-blooded scientific analysis aimed at predicting the path of social and political development. This is especially critical for leaders who are charged with the task of decision-making and charting out the trajectory of a country's political and socio-economic development. More important, policy decisions taken without a thorough grasp of the antecedents or the laws of social development will occasion deleterious and costly consequences for the community as the country has been experiencing in the recent past, and making allusion to the currency change or the attempt to instantly create a cashless society. We are all victims of the cash crunch, and I don't think we have gotten out of it yet, even today. While it is debatable whether or not there are prospects for a better Nigeria, majority of our people are incurable optimists who actively pray and wish for a better tomorrow. Admittedly, the acutely poor turnout at the recent elections would tend to belie the attitudinal chemistry of most Nigerians. Yet, the vast majority who seem to hope for the best in the country, despite the growing Japa syndrome. Undoubtedly, Nigeria can use a reset in the way and manner we carry on if progress is to be achieved. Nevertheless, the majority of the population will have to be open to new ways of doing things and inculcate novel attitudes and inclinations, especially in group dynamics and interpersonal relationships. It is simply not enough to keep trumpeting the fact that we are the largest concentration of Black people in the world. We have to rethink and reconfigure the quality of life of our people and reposition ourselves in the pecking order of the world. A situation where we are ignored in the scheme of things in the world is quite simply unacceptable. I was happy to learn that India now wants to invite us to the group of 20 because Nigeria is not a country that the rest of the world wanted to reckon with. I hope when we get to the group of 20, we make incisive and fundamental contributions to proceedings at that level. A short way has to be found to transmute us from the third world to the first in the shortest period of time. And then here, referring to the exploits of Lee Kuan Yew, how he succeeded in moving his island state from the third world to the first in a couple of decades.